All right, all right, all right. Good morning. It is Saturday. Gotta look at my watch. Happy Saturday, guys. 7 a.m. Shout out to Replay Gang. We're back. We're back. We're back. We are back. All right, guys, let's get it. Let's drive. Let's take a drive. We're back. Good morning, Lisa. Let's getting everything together so we don't rattle. Bam. All right. Let's roll, baby. Let's roll, baby. All right. Hopefully we don't rattle too much. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, hang on 1 second. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Let's get my life together. All right. Let's roll. Let's roll. Got my brakes done. We're ready. Got my brakes done. So now we could actually drive together. Shout out Sheila. All right. Shout out Lisa, Carol, Jay Wade, Marianne, Krista. Uh, I am listening. That's tight. Daisy Duke, Adrian. What's up? What's up? Sadie. Fun fact, that's my dog's name. Shout out Krista, Darla, Lisa, Sheila, Denise, Terry. What's that? Nefertiti, Mama, Amy. Good morning. Good morning. All right, let's roll. Cats. What's up, cats? All right, let's get out of here. On the road again. Yeah, so I had to get my brakes done, you guys. Otherwise, we would have been doing some driving streams. Um, it was a hot mess every time. Every time I would brake, like the car would go forward. And one time, this guy thought I was brake checking him, but it was out of my control. We're good. $1,000 later, got all the brakes done, dude. Now I just need to get some tires and freaking. What else? I think that's. Oh yeah, catalytic converter. So it's a process. All right, let's go. Taking off from the west side, headed to the south side. Roads are kind of bad, like where I am. So just wait till we get out of the freeway. All right, we roll. Shout out Tucson's roads. The shaking's really bad. Jesus, my bad. Let's roll. Got the bike on deck. Got the coffee on deck. Let's go. We're gonna head to the south side. I found a new area, kind of by near an old hotel I used to work at. Roads are really bad right here. We're almost at I-10. I got the e-bike and I got a new mount for my bike. So there's downtown straight ahead. So yeah, I just got to mount that. As soon as we get there, then we'll go on a nice little bike ride. You guys will be sitting on my handlebars. There's downtown. You go to the Netherlands right now. Going right now. All right, we're on I-10. Road begin. Should we go to New Mexico or what? Texas? Do some fishing in Texas real quick. 9,000 kilometers. Dude, have you guys heard of the channel called Chad Caruso? This guy's literally skating from Venice Beach to, I think, Jacksonville, Florida on a regular skateboard. He's live streaming the entire thing. He's going to try and do it over the course of a month, I think like 30 days. So I've been watching him, Chad Caruso, skateboarding from Cali to Florida. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, shout out Chad, man. Super cool guy. He's in recovery as well. So every now and then he'll talk about sobriety. Not much though, not overly, but I fully support that, man. He's a huge inspiration, man. Cats, thank you. Sorry about the wobbles. This mountain I have is kind of wobbly. Thank you so much, cats. Chad, CHAD, Charlie Hotel, Alpha, Delta. Chad Caruso. He might be live right now. I checked this morning before I left. He was sleeping. Um, but yeah, he's live streaming. He passed through Tucson probably about a week ago. But I found his channel like a few days after, and I think he was in New Mexico, but he's in Texas right now. I think on day 16, literally on a skateboard. Literally on a skateboard. Chad Caruso. It's on YouTube. So we're headed eastbound on I-10 right now. I think we got a couple more exits. Damn, traffic's kind of tight. Kind of tight, bro. Shout out to Juice, man. I was watching his stream this morning. He was still up, dude. I got up at 3:30 today and he was streaming, so I tapped in. Shout out to Juice. He's a good guy, man. Bro, again. Appreciate you guys being here. So the plan is when we get there, I gotta find a safe spot to park. Um, and there's a new wash. So, or a new wash to me. Davis Moncton Air Force Base. Yeah, shout out Juice. We're almost there, man. I think one or two exits right now. Yeah, we're headed to the south side right now. It's on the south side. My old hotel, I used to work here in 1999. It was my first hotel job. I used to be front desk. Um, and then like years down the road, I worked my way up to supervisor and all that good stuff, manager on duty. But the majority of my work experience has been in hospitality at hotels. I was the guy checking you in, checking you out, all that good stuff. Right? Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the South Side. I'm gonna try and talk to the front desk and see if I could park there. It's for a good purpose. Dang, I haven't been here in years, bro. I used to work front desk here. I was 19, bro. I was a stoner back then, bro. I would take breaks from the front, come out, do my thing, and then go back inside. Oh man, crazy. We do recover, baby. I'm gonna go to the front desk real quick. Hang tight. Watch my car. Put the windows down for you guys. I'll be back. All right, let's roll. Doggy, 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 doggy. Thank you guys for being here, man. Yo, look at this dude. Dun, 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 dun. Definitely have some action, guys. All right, let's roll. Read the chat real quick. Lions roll over. Jaguar south of Tucson. Never seen one of those in person. Never seen one of those in person. I'm not aware of a homeless camp out here. I'm not too sure. There was another one that's closed down. I've been there a number of times, but I'm not aware of anything here. This would be a prime spot though. Prime spot though. All right, let me see. Let's see. Shout out the UK. All right, guys. So now what do I do? Okay, yeah. All right. Pulling out the bike mount. All right. So welcome, guys. We're on the south side. A lot of land out here. Always dangerous, you know. Always dangerous. Pulling out the old knife ski. Bam. There we go. Let's get it. Never read the directions. Haha, lizard hunter. That guy's a dirtbag, bro. He fled Cali. Do your research. He wears a mask for a reason. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. But he has some pretty wild content, though. His content's pretty funny. Chicano U-turn. Yeah, he went to the acres. I was the first YouTuber there, 100 acres. I was the first YouTuber there, man. It was a trip, dude. I did bike rides, all that stuff. Yeah, I was the first YouTuber there, though. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. There it is. So we're gonna pull out the e-bike. I'm gonna put you on the e-bike, and you guys are gonna sit on my handlebars. If I can figure this shit out. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I might have to read the directions, man. All right, let's roll. Let's roll. What in the world? All right. I'm gonna pull out the bike, and I'll get you guys here shortly. Right. Sweet. I did it. I did it. All right. Hello, lucky lady. Y'all ready? There's the whip. There's the whip. All right. Now, I'm going to get a tripod, put you guys on there real quick. Morning, Lisa. All right. Hang on once. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're good. We're good. Right. So, all right. I'm bad. So, okay. Should be good. Hopefully we get this together. Hang on. Hang on. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Sorry, it was muted. My bad. All right. So let's scout the area real quick. Can you guys hear me? And like maybe pass out and then throw. How's our sound? We good? Okay. All right, let's roll. Let's roll. I'll have to figure out the mount a little bit later, but this will be good for now. Hold on, I'm gonna put my wallet in my pocket. All right, we're gonna scout this area real quick and see how we could get in there. All right, guys, you guys are on my handlebars. Let's roll. Let's see how to get in there. Hold on tight. All right, we should be back. All right, we back. My bad. We're gonna go down a bit further. So the wash is like to my left. That thing is deep too. That thing is deep. Wow. All right. Some dogs there. Let's go this way real quick. Some dogs right there. All right. All right. So this is a major road here. See if we could go this side. Get some water real quick. All right. Just trying to find an opening. Might have to climb it. Oh, this is where that skater went through. Could you guys hear me okay? Could you guys hear me? Good morning. Good morning. How's our sound? Okay. I'm just trying to find an opening. This is where that Chad Caruso skated through. Actually, he went all up and down this walk path here. He skated like past through Tucson is literally right here. He skated all his way through. I'm just trying to find an opening in there. Worst case scenario, I'll take the bike back and we'll go on foot. But we should find an opening. Should be. At least a little decline, right? Yo, there's some chairs right there. The thing is deep. There's I-10 up ahead. Now we're on the south side. You might recognize that. That's I-10 right there. All right. This is a really good wash. Gonna go down a bit further and try and find an opening. On foot, this would be easy, but trying something a little different. Oh, you guys are on my handlebars right now. All right, this may be an opening up here. Path narrows. Oh shit. Good morning. I don't know if this is an abandoned vehicle right here. No, I don't think it is. Somebody's just messed up car. All right. Damn, this is crazy. Check this out. Wow. All right, let's go back the other way. Check it out. Let me show you something. Check this out. Damn. All right, where's my cat? All right. getting some water. I have a feeling. So I have a feeling if we go down there on the bike, it's gonna be like super or bouncy. You know, super bouncy. Good morning. Look how deep that is, dude. Wow. Do you think I should go put the bike back and just hit it on foot? What do you think? Good morning. I think if I go down there, it's going to be like super, super bouncy if I take the bike. There's I-10. That's crazy right there, though. Great place for a video. All right. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of can't go down here, but I'm just trying to find an opening, you know? But the further I go down, the deeper it is. Yeah, the further I go down, the deeper it is. All right. Hold on tight. Yo, this place is sketch, bro. You got a fence right here. Oh yeah, it's like closed off completely. Yeah, there's no way out there. Damn. Here we go. Hold on tight. Are we good? I saw somebody do a buffer thing. Yeah, I can get down there, just not on the bike. I'm just gonna go put the bike back and then we'll go on foot. This is a good spot. Okay. All right, let's roll. All right. Should be back. Should be back. All right. All right, cool. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm gonna take the bike back and we'll just hit it on foot. I couldn't see this spot too well from Google Maps. Um, so we'll just hit it on foot. Unless you guys want to do like a hood tour, just let me know. Actually, no, we'll continue the search. That's what this video is about. We could do a hood tour another time. Yeah, that'd be bad. Continue the search. All right. If it cuts out, just give me a few seconds and I'll bring you right back up. I just have to close out the app, exit out the app, and then bring you back. Because we're coming up on another underpass, but we're right by the car. All right. Okay. There you go. Okay. Okay. All right, we'll go back to the tripod streams. Just taking you off the hang on one second. Okay. All right. Back to the tripod. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Hot mess. Hot mess Saturday. How do I get out of here? Okay. Let's see. So we'll go back this way. Let's go back this way. You can see pretty good from up here. Yeah, he is brutal. If it buffers, I'll bring you guys right back. You should get a bike or something. Morning, guys. Morning. All right, we good? Are we good? That was my type of sarcasm right there. You should get a bike or something. That was tight. All right, thank you. So we're going in. There were some people under that underpass, like in the wash. So I'm gonna go down a bit and we'll get in there. Much easier on foot. Okay, here we go. All right. Get my breathing together. Oh shit. Oh man. I wonder if that's for a dog. That's crazy. Okay. All right, we got some thick dirt. There we go. It's like a hair on my foot. All right. Yeah, that looked interesting right there. So we got I-10 super, super close by. A lot of foot traffic here, as you can see. Large homeless population on the south side. Basically all over Tucson, except for like the Oro Valley area. So my guess that's what's going on here. Okay. A lot of clothes. I see a lot of clothes. A lot of signs of life. And the clothes I see here look pretty fresh, right? From what I've seen. Some are old. And it's old there. Little blanket or jacket or something. Okay. See another underpass coming up. Shout out Juice. It was awesome meeting him, man. Shout out to your brother. Okay. We're on the south side of Tucson, right off I-10. I already heard voices in one of these underpasses, so try and get off this thick dirt. See what's going on here. Okay. I'm gonna find some shade and then pull out the snake stick real quick. Hang on. All right, hang on. Just gonna get the snake stick ready. All right. There you go. All right. Here we go. Okay. All right, let's roll. Let's roll. Feel like Scorpion. All the boots on the ground will be at Sheriff Nano's, at Nancy's house. What's going on at the sheriff's? Make sure you don't have any warrants if you go to the sheriff's. Yo, this is crazy. Probably one of the biggest underpasses I've been in. Make sure we're clear. Well, well, sorry, dog. You're good. Got him some dogs in there. All right. Don't want to bug our peeps on the streets. Let's go this way. There's that guy and like 2 pit bulls in there. Let's go down a bit. Yeah, there was a homeless dude and like 2 pit bulls in there. So I just let him know he's good.
He got a ball quick too. He was, like, down at the end, so yeah, go this way. He could probably hear me too, so I'm just gonna stay quiet. Poor guy. Just when you think you found a good spot to rest for a bit or overnight, here comes the monkey. Yeah, I know, right? That's why I let him know you're good, bro. Don't trip. You're still free, dog. Yeah, that guy just mobbing, dude. You're good today, dog. You're good today, dog. I said, bro, you're good. You're good. Okay. I love pit bulls. Go talk to him, Garrett. Go talk to him. Come meet me, dog. No, he's good, man. He's good. Damn, there's a ton of people in here, dude. I don't know if it's people jogging or people in the wash. There's like that freaking bike path to my right on the other side. I don't know if they're in the wash or not. Yo, this area is hot, dude. No, his bikers were good. We're good. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try and go. Yeah, Garrett, I think I did one maybe a week ago. But prior to that, man, nobody was watching my stuff, dude. It's like not motivating at all. So I do a lot of outreach behind the scenes. So are you the guy that hates JLR? What are you talking about? I've never mentioned him on my channel. I mean, I have like once I call him Tucson John. But yeah, I don't talk crap about anybody. I don't have beef or enemies with anybody. But Tucson John, he calls me monkey. But yeah, I don't talk crap about anybody. Somebody mentioned a guy by the name of Lizard Hunter. I talked a little bit about him. He's no good, but aside from that, I don't make content about people, you know what I mean? So, all right. So this is like Beaudry RV, I think my left. Yeah, I don't make that type of content like smear campaigns or nothing like that, you know? Ever since I started my channel, I wanted to provide value, just not that type of value, you know? So it's not what we do around here, man. You know? You could have videos. I don't do that. I know. Yo, it's crazy. But anyway, yeah, next topic. I'm just really watching my back around here, dude. This is crazy. This is crazy, dude. This is crazy. Those masks, I wouldn't trip out on those masks. They're called shiesties. They're pretty popular nowadays. Like the ski mask looking things, a lot of they're big in the hip hop community and the street community as well. They're called shiesties. They do look creepy though. You know, I don't care who's wearing one. They do look creepy. But look them up. They're called shiesties. I think SHEISTYTEY, something like that. You'll find it. Just Google shiesties. Yeah. See a lot of people wearing those. You know, if you got warrants or you want to stay low key, or if you got enemies on the streets, throw one of those on. You know? Yeah, SHIE. Oh, this is crazy. I don't even see any cameras on this building, too. Oh boy. How can we get up there? I don't want to walk in on anyone, but I want to go to that huge underpass. Maybe I could get over that side. Let's go this way. Gotta respect the streets, bro. This is their territory, you know what I mean? Trust your gut. Trust your gut. I'm gonna. All right. Okay. Let's go over. I'm ignoring the drummer for today. Yeah. I mean, you could choose who you associate with too. So you could choose who you watch. That's all it is. There's other channels that do the smut content, you know? Okay. time for time for another pizza after this. I think what I'm gonna do, instead of the phone stream for my bike, I want to get a GoPro. So the bike rides will be much smoother. I think the GoPros have stabilization as well. Mount that on my chest. That way we could do proper bike searches. So wait till these cars pass. Appreciate you, Lisa. Appreciate the memberships. Appreciate your time. The beginning of this was a hot mess. This is still kind of a hot mess because there's a lot of people in here, man. More than I would like. There's another guy walking in the wash. Damn, dude. This might be an abort mission, man, but we'll keep walking. Vámonos. I ordered a Sonoran dog yesterday, right? Mexican hot dog. And I'm not fluent in Spanish. So I couldn't figure out how to say one more to go. I almost made a fool out of myself, but she understood. All right. I think we're almost at that spot. I'm gonna find some shade by the park. I almost said otro weenie. Para mi casa. I don't know how to say to go in Spanish. Or I almost said otro weenie para afuera. That's my Spanish. I don't know how to say to go. Uno, una más para to go. How do you say it to go? Otro hot dog. Otro hot dog. Hot dog, por favor. She's like, what the fuck does Mexican say? She's looking at me, looking at my skin. She's like, ¿qué? Otro hot dog. All right, I'm gonna get some water. Uno tu casa. That means one for your house. Para mi casa. One for my house. That was a good one though, man. To go, it's probably so easy. She's like, you asking me on a date? Tu casa. Mi casa. I love snoring dogs. Though. Let me see if someone said that. How do you say here? To go. One more to go. Otro weenie to go. Otro hot dog. Para llevar. That's right. Thank you. Otro hot dog para llevar, güey. Vámonos. Dale, güey. Sas. While you're at it. Sas. All right. Okay. Shout out 857. My bad, Damien. Good morning, dude. I'm just looking in this wash right here. This is like, honestly, the sketchiest wash I've been to. It's deep. Oh, there's the prison bus. I bet they're going to Whetstone. Dang, I was on that same bus years ago, bro. Let me see. Saturday? So let me see. What could they be doing Saturday? I don't think they do transport on the weekends. Yo, that's crazy. Shiny, we are on the opposite end of town. Interstate 10 is right here. So if you keep going that way, that will take you to New Mexico. So maybe 30 minutes minimum. I did one search on Interstate 19, off of Interstate 19, and that will take you to Mexico, Mexico border. But this one, um, this is I-10, leaving Tucson. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I'd say about 30 minutes minimum, opposite end of town, just southeast of the Catalina foothills. But you guys know me, man. I'm really not scared to go into places, if I know there's nobody in there or to the best of my ability. But I've seen, let's just say it's populated. So I'm gonna go to one more spot because literally 2 minutes ago there was some guy just enjoying his morning walk in there. So I'm gonna keep doing my thing. I should have named this stream Hot Mess Saturday. you know? So I want to get a GoPro, do some actual uh e-bike ride searches, scout new areas. That way I could stream more with you guys. Um yeah, we'll get it together. I think the remaining searches are going to be on foot until I get the setup I want. The e-bike I could take. This would have been good where I found that animal carcass. The e-bike stream would have been pretty good for that. Because there's not many people out there, so I wouldn't have to worry about my bike much. But out here, dude, this is a little bit sketch, little bit populated. Not even the hook would save me, dog. Get over here. Sus. You know, only so much, only so much monkey to go around, dog. Probably have to stretch for a good 30 minutes if I got down. I'll be like, hang on, dog. Do some jazzercise real quick. Come back in about 30 minutes. I got you. Sus. Stretch my hips real quick. Yep, Southside. What's a good spot for a snoring dog? There's a cart down the street from my house. Um, so that's why I always hit that one up. Support the hood. What's a good one for the Southside? Nina. I think it's Nina, right? Nina. Okay, I'll check it. Tucson has the best tacos, though. You know, yeah. Look at this place. I-10. Check this out. Quick little story. So when I got sentenced to prison, right? They shipped me from county. They woke us up like at 2 in the morning in county. We had to wait a couple hours till they get everyone, go in the van, send us to Phoenix, right? Classification in Alhambra. I was there for about a week. They assessed my threat level, all that, do a physical, all that stuff, right? There for a week, hop on the prison bus. You don't know where you're going. They don't tell you, right? For security. So, but I saw they had like a little clipboard, right? So I saw where we were going. So I just let a few of the homies know. I'm like, hey, this is where we're going. Make a pit stop here, 2 pit stops, and then dropping stuff at the yard. So we could be at one of 3 yards. So from Phoenix to, we passed through Tucson, right? Our bus stalled at Picacho Peak. So we had to wait for about an hour till another bus came, prison bus, right? We were just chilling, shackled. When the bus came, it parked in front of us. We all had to get out with our person we're cuffed next to. Before we got off, they said, if you guys so even as fart is funny, you're getting bang banged, right? So he said, I wish you would. Otherwise, if we did, if we try to run, we'd get something hot and steamy in our back. So we got on the other bus. We passed through Tucson. When we're in Tucson, I saw like my neighborhood right off of I-10. We were on the same road, but more like within the city as we were passing through. That was like one of the most saddest days of my life. I was like, my dog is there. It's my neighborhood. And then I kept looking right off in the distance, and then it passed. And then we just continued to go right here on I-10, leaving Tucson. I'm like, all right, this is getting real. I'm not going to see this city for about a year. I only did a year, but it seemed like forever. That was one of the most saddest days of my life. You know, just looking off in the distance, you see your neighborhood. You know your house is right there. You know your dog is right there. It's like, fuck, dude. And then you look down, you're in orange cuffed. All right, let's lock in, Crazy, dude. Yep. Lessons learned, man. Haven't been back since, so thankfully. All right, we're almost at that walk or the underpass. I haven't seen anyone to my left here in the wash. So, but I only did a year, right? Instead of counting days, I counted weeks. I was like, I'll be out in 52 Wednesdays. Did that for like the first couple weeks, and then I stopped counting. Like once I got close to the middle, got my routine going, and just started worrying about not worrying, started focusing on the yard, everybody there, because you have no control of freedom, right? You have no control of the outside world, so that's your life right there. Second half of the year was pretty quick. 4 months, 3 months, 2 months. Then all right, cool. I'll be out in like four Wednesdays. All right, here we go. Damn, I forgot about this thing. I'm gonna shit. Let's look in there real quick. Yo, this is the biggest underpass I've been in. I'm gonna get some water, and we'll head down there. I'm only doing this because it's crazy. Like I'm gonna be real with you guys. I can't search this place like I want to, so we're gonna check this out, bounce, or walk back. Right. So I'm just being real with you. Like I don't think Nancy is here, so I'm just saying that. Just keep it a buck with you guys, right? This is kind of like an abort mission. Got to play it safe, Just being real with you guys. Okay. This is crazy. It's like an underground little. I'm gonna put you down real quick. Check it out. I don't want to walk in there with a camera. Hold on. But I got my wish you would. Hang on. All right. I did see a couch all the way to my right. So I just don't know if someone's sitting on there, you know what I mean? Oh, let's get that, dude. Get that, dude. This is sketch, dude. I don't know if there's people in the other one. Interesting. So you could tell there was a fire here at one point. Nice breeze though. Nice breeze. I'm not gonna go all the way in because I saw like a couch. The furthest one to my right, it was like towards the end. So I think so. Yeah, the perp is alive. I think. Fuck, should we go in? Go in for a bit and then come out? I think the I don't know, right? It's all theory. I think the perp could be alive because whoever did this is like what they do. I'm sure they've done it before. It was sophisticated, seemed legit. Yeah, I'd say chances are good he might be still with us, decompressing for a bit. At least porch guy decompressing for a bit, faces blasted all over the internet, laying low for a bit, and then getting ready for the next one or whatever their plans are, you know? Who knows though? Who knows? So I can see pretty good ahead. Um, if I see someone, we'll just vacate the area. But yeah, somebody mentioned I should continue interviewing the homeless. I think I did so much, like towards the end, people just lost interest. So, like from the business end of things, I'd have to compensate them in one way or another, food, cash, whatever, right? So if I get a video less than 1,000 views, I'd be losing money. So it's just not a good investment. So I do a lot of the outreach and things like that behind the scenes, less frequently, right? But whenever I see someone or have a conversation, I'll take care of them. Um, but from like the financial side of things, it wasn't the best investment. Maybe if I took it on the road, hit different cities, that'd be pretty cool. That would be cool. Check these rocks. Even I like, and the yeah, it just wasn't motivating at all. So took a couple weeks off, few weeks off. But I always love like boots on the ground style stuff. I-10 right over there. I think it's that rush, the rush of it, the unpredictability, right? Because I used to party hardy back in the day, so it was always a thrill. Certain things I did, certain people I was with, it was like a thrill. So after I got sober, I lost that thrill. Now I'm outside walking in ditches, dude, for that thrill. For a good purpose, but that thrill, dude. Supervisor sucks. Okay, bananas. Yeah. Shout out Bama girl. Good morning. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. In Arizona, it's a big deal out here on the west, southwest, Cali, Portland, Seattle. West Coast is huge, huge, huge problem. Huge problem. I'll tell you what, I'm 40, 45, 45. If I could join the military right now, I would, you know, but that's just a little bit about me. I think I would do really good in that. Um, of course, I would have to stretch it out for a little bit, right? For a few months, bring the burpees back, get in shape, but I'm too old. So I would have done that earlier in life, but here we are. Life is good. What do you guys think of sending inmates to prison? I know a lot of frickin' the guys I was locked up with, man, we would have killed it. We would have done great. We would have done it right. We're all sober, doing 1,000 push-ups a day in various forms, literally. We would have been solid, dude. Yeah, inmates sending inmates to prison. Oh, I'm sorry, sending inmates to the military. What am I talking about? Sending inmates to the military. Like, by choice, like, up to them, right? If they wanted to. I know a lot of solid dudes in there that would have done great. They have actual life experience. I think that'd be a good idea, man. You know? A lot of solid cats, bro. They'd be in shape already. Put me in, coach, you know? Thought of that back in the day. I was like, but of course they have to serve out their sentence. But what if they serve for the country? That'd be interesting. Interesting, right? Of course, no mental health issues, no medication that they would need. Um, Nothing like that, right? They'd have to pass the same test. Their only fault would be their record. I think that'd be a killer idea. But then again, uh, it would get down like it. I'm sure you would have to have no violent charges, stuff like that. But still, exclude the violent charges. Um, I think that'd be a good idea. Let's see. Check store garage. Let's see. Get out of here. Coming close to the area where I saw a couple people, so we're gonna come out if I can. There we go. Okay. That'd be an interesting idea, though. I know they would appreciate it too. That would have been so interesting. They said, and I think what would be good is obviously if they have long time, maybe serve at least a year minimum before they're able, maybe a year or two. That way you could tell if they're a hot mess or not, getting involved on the yard, write ups. You know, you could take the disciplined people. That'd be interesting. That would be interesting. All right, I'll check your comments in a bit. I'm gonna go to this bench. Get some shade real quick. Who said that? Laura. Hold on, I'll be able to read your comment right now. Got the sun like facing the phone. I saw somebody said Jay needs love. Let me see her. Let's see. All right. That joined military in prison? In lieu of prison. Okay. Wow. Wow. Just getting some water. Breaking down the snake thing. Yeah, I saw this area on a smoke break. Smoke if you got it. I saw this area on Google Maps and I just wanted to check it out. So it's interesting. All right, let's roll. Oh, what's going on with Jay? Hang on, let me see. What's going on with Jay? Oh, Jay the troll. What's up, Luther? What's up, Luther? Thank you for being here, Jay. Appreciate you. Shout out everybody. Shout out everybody. What's up, Luther? I got him. I got him, guys. I got him. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good morning. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful Saturday, guys. 9 o'clock in the morning. Shout out to Southside. Clip that. I sure got him, didn't I? Hopefully somebody laughed. Hopefully you laugh at my comment, because I sure got him. Yo, shout out Jay. Got some graffiti right here, bro. Interesting. So it was a school to my right. Yeah, this is an interesting wash right here. I love trolls, man. They watch, they contribute to the chat. I rarely get trolls too, so it's always nice when they stop by. Jay needs a binky. Jay needs a binky. Oopsie, Jay made a poopsie. I sure got him. I-10. Trolls live under the bridge. I know, right? We just went to a couple washes right here. Oh boy, got him. I sure got him. Oh, good. So good. I gotta write that down and I gotta tell it at parties. 'Cause that was a good one. I gotta tell it at parties. All right, let's cross the street here. I-10. So if you guys been watching Chad Caruso, the guy that's skating through the United States, he literally skated through here on a skateboard, bro. Shout out Chad Caruso. Skating from California to Florida in like 30 days. I think he's on day 16 right now. He's in Texas. So go check out Chad Caruso. He's all Raymond. No, Jay does. Jay does. Oh boy, a lot of traffic. Got the weekend traffic. Weekend traffic. See how it goes. Let's go. Let's go. Hold on tight, Jay. Hold on tight. Here we go. Yeet. All right. Another wash there. I think that's where I saw that guy. Oh, wash. I think that's the one. No, I'm on the south side. I think somebody said AJ's about the mall, Tucson Mall. That's on the north side. I'm on the opposite end of town. Unless he came down here. It is nice outside. Sun is coming up though. Sun be sunning, dog. So I think after this, we will maybe take a drive down 6th Ave, show you a burned down hotel, and then just end the stream there. You know, maybe. Let's see. This was like a abort mission type thing. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, this one was too populated. On the south side. So yeah, I just aborted it. Oh, okay. I think I know who Jay is though. Might be the salty female that I'll talk to. After a week of texting back and forth, just talking about minor stuff, right? She hit me with, "What are your intentions?" Yo, not this. Adios, señorita. Not this, bro. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. So what are your intentions? What are your intentions? Ma'am, not this situation, but I appreciate it. I'm out. Oh, it's a beautiful walk right now. RH, what's up? Good seeing you. Good morning. Appreciate your membership. Shout out Mark. He's a cool dude. Yeah, a man will let you know, ladies. A man will let you know. You might feel it, right? I mean, I appreciate a girl. Like, if a woman came up to me and approached me, like, hey, like showing interest, decent communication, ask for my number, I would totally respect that, right? But I mean, it may sound petty. Like, I wasn't, God, I don't even want to keep talking. Never mind. I'm not going to get into it. Never mind. New subject. Never mind. Let's be professional. Let's be professional. We got to lock in. We got to lock in, dog. Yeah, like if I was attracted to the female, then hell yeah, I'll show you my intentions. Let's talk about it. Where you at, real quick? But yeah, that wasn't the situation. So I had to bail out, pull the eject button, and free fall that bitch. You know? Shoo. All right. We weren't dating. Like I just met the girl, right? Met the girl. I'm talking about a troll that I blocked. I'm talking about a troll I blocked. So I'm thinking that might maybe Jay, maybe not. But so that's what I'm talking about. It's like the only person I blocked on my channel. But yeah, new subject, new subject. I don't talk about females like that. It didn't work, you know. I sure got him. Yeah, I was doing a. Oh, never mind. All right, so I think once I get back to the car, we'll set up the stream. We'll pass through a populated area. I've done a lot of interviews there. I'm not gonna pull over or talk to anybody like on stream, but we'll just cruise by and then I'll end the stream there. I'll have to do further research on a different area. I didn't think the wash would be that populated, so I'm not gonna mess with people. I think we're getting close. I don't think I passed the till yet. Morning, man. Good, brother. Thank you. Dreams wants to hear about it, huh? Oh man, maybe another stream. Yeah, it's that was the situation, but that was the only person I blocked. We're good. All right. Did I pass the hotel, dude? No, I don't think so. I think we're still good. Yeah, we're good. We're on track. That's right. There we go. 15 years, 16 years. Yeah, that's a long time. It's good, right? You got to protect your peace. It's all about peace. That's why I did that at the end of the day. Life is really good. Took years to attain this level of peace I have. So I feel like Ace Ventura, when nature calls, like that level of peace. Ooh, right there. Zen, bro. All right, I think I see some guy down here. Yo, there's a guy walking down there. Chicago. Yep, you'll know when it's there. Just true peace, bro. Peace and happiness. Toxicity won't get you there. All right. Gotta cross one more street. One more street. Didn't realize she dated a 62-year-old. Why not? You know, why not? Why not? Where the cougars at, bruh? Where the cougars, though? Shit, I still got it. I'm just kidding. Just like the Guthrie case, nothing is off the table at this point. Oh, we got a lot of traffic here. A lot of traffic. Make sure the cougar has money, though. I know, right? Nothing wrong with building together, though. If I found a female that thoroughly believed in me, what I'm doing, that's all I want, bro. I don't care if she's broke. I don't care if she's the richest person in the world. I just want her to support me and my dreams and thoroughly believe in me and what I'm doing. That's where my head's at. Someone that would make my life easier, right? Instead of making troll accounts and trying to sabotage streams. So if you could be a good teammate, if you got my back, if you believe in like me and my cause, if you can make a good sandwich, that's right, baby. See how them sandwich skills are real quick. Because it's time to eat. I really think. Okay. All right. 45. 45 years old. Oh. PB&J, that works, man. That definitely works. Can make it work. Oh. Yeah, we can make that work. Every morning I eat a bowl of oatmeal with some peanut butter in it and a couple squishes of pancake syrup. Some good stuff. Gonna put you in the butter or the case real quick. Maybe here. Okay. Bam. Go. Yeah. Ooh. Sweet. Sweet. Oh, there we go. Sounds like a jail concoction. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I still eat ramen. I put sardines in there. Um, mixed veggies. I still eat ramen. I could soup it up, you know? Pun intended. Yeah, like, but yeah, oatmeal, peanut butter, and a couple dashes of pancake syrup. It's pretty good. I eat it for the like nutrition value, basically, for that protein, you know. Hell yeah, it's all women in here, bro. Shoo. I'm just kidding. Shout out to everybody here. I just don't think men would actually chime in on this one, on this part of the conversation, but they might relate, right? If you got a girl that supports you fully, believes in your dream, brings you peace, you know, that's solid right there, dude. If you got your back, if you wake up with like a note in your lunch or something like that sweet stuff, dude, that's fire. Some of that sweet stuff, dude. All right, let's roll. Remembers why she felt. Yeah, she'll recognize that every morning when she looks at me. Yay! No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I feel you. Like I feel you. Like yeah, love fades, right? Love, like the actual love, kind of fades down. Not really fades down. It you just get used to each other, right? So but she'll remember that though. She'll be like, oh shit, that's right. You the man. I remember now. I remember. I definitely remember. My charger. Thank you guys for being here. You're a trip. But you can't fault a man for knowing what he wants, right? And I'll show you the same respect. Straight up. It's just not one sided. Like a man wants peace. A man wants somebody that could support him, maybe give him an occasional what do you call that? Reality check. Like, hey, you got this. Remember your purpose. Remember why you started this. Because sometimes we get in our head. I know I do. Sometimes we get in my head like, fuck, is this shit even worth it? And then the like a righteous female would put me in check real quick, like, hey, you know, like give you that female's perspective. Um, that's fire. That's fire right there. Be that little kick in the ass, you know. You see, is Irvington behind me? What's behind me? Benson Highway. I don't remember. I think Irvington is more south. Yeah, absolutely. Because like we're like natural providers, right? So we're always on the mission trying to, for the most part, right? We want to hold things down, make sure everything's situated. Everything is situated. Sometimes
stuff goes, right? Sometimes we lose track of things or we're forgetful. Um, we lose direction sometimes. Um, so it's good to have that support, that support that will keep you grounded. And I saw somebody said their husband passed away. I'm so sorry. I can't read your name, but I saw that comment. So sorry about that. I think we might be hitting Valencia. Okay. I was gonna go down to Irvington, but we'll just head down to Valencia. Take a little cruise, man. I'll show you Tucson. We're on the south side still. Yeah, so if you guys are just getting here, man, I went to a certain location. There was a lot of homeless traffic right there. So I didn't want to mess with them. It's not wise going to populated places with cameras, especially on the south side. Um, but anywhere really, but especially out here. So I just have to respect their territory, right? That's their house. So I'm going to continue the research. Yeah, we'll go down 12th Ave. Appreciate you guys being here. Hopefully you're having a good weekend. Where should I get a burner phone? I'm gonna get that maybe today or tomorrow. I've been slacking on that for real. Because I've been saving up to get my brakes done, so I got that done, and now I got to get a burner phone. Should I go to like a Metro PCS or something or Walmart? Because I want to get a decent phone, maybe like $150 phone, and then prepaid or whatever. What do you think, like Walmart or like a Metro PCS or T-Mobile? Walmart. I just want a decent phone, like if I got to take pictures or video too. Maybe we could take some calls or something like eventually. Post search. Yeah, pawn shop too, huh? That's a good idea. I love pawn shops. Wally World. Boost. Boost Mobile. The airport is to my left. Metro. Don't want from Walmart for calls. Cricket. Yeah, Cricket. Can't forget Cricket. Is the AC going to the mic? I don't think so. Okay, good. Thank you. Got an airplane up there. Blue Cat Skills, thank you. Shout out Juice. Shout out to Juice. He's a real one, dude. He's a really good communicator too, like behind the scenes. Like because like I'll reach out to people, right? See if they want to do an interview or work on a project. Some people will say, yeah, like heat of the moment, right? Like in the moment, and then you'll never hear from him again. But Juice, he kept in touch, man. I was like really impressed. So shout out to Juice, man. Because sometimes, right, an idea sounds good one day, then you wake up the next day like, maybe not. But yeah, shout out Juice. He's a real one. Do you have any of his songs I could listen to? I not right now. I don't have a extra phone. Shout out Juice though, man. That was a really good interview. Um, After the interview, like behind the scenes, like after we wrapped up, I told him I was kind of nervous for that one because I've never interviewed anybody outside of my street content, right? When it comes to like homelessness, addiction, uh, the legal system, I could talk about that all day, right? But this is my first interview like outside of that. So I wanted, and this was his first interview too. So, right. Um, I wanted to do him justice, right? Like make it as best as possible. And I think it turned out great. He did great. He did great. He's a well spoken guy. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I told him I like thinking of questions on the fly because if I went in there with like 5 or 6 questions written down, I'd probably be more serious, right? And it wouldn't sound as natural and stuff. So I told him I like thinking of conversations off the fly, right? Just get into a good conversation, catch a vibe, and then I'll sprinkle in some questions because I like listening and maybe touching up on certain things or digging into certain things they say. Um, so yeah, like I'm no journalist at all, but I just love a good conversation. I mean, your son. Shout out Tanya. Shout out to your boy. I like him already. He's cool. 66 on Wednesday. That is awesome. So the foothills is off in the distance to the right. It's kind of blurry. Maybe it'll fix. Right. So yeah, we just wrapped up um checking out this location on the wash. So we're just finishing off the stream with a little drive. We're gonna head down 6th Avenue. It's a real populated area. I've done a ton of interviews down here, some bike vlogs. just strap my camera to my chest and just hit the streets, check it on some people I've interviewed in the past. So we're headed to just down 6th Ave, and then I'll probably just cut the stream there. And then figure something out for tomorrow. Next location. I found a tarantula in my backyard the other night. That was scary, dude. Hairy bastard. That purple car, that's cool. Range Rover. That thing is purple. Yeah, pinky purple. The fairgrounds is off to my right. All right, we go. South 6th Ave. This is like one of the hottest spots in Tucson. Bad roads. Some speeders around here, dude. You refuse to drive on South 6? Yeah, it's good. It's cool. I don't mind it, man. I know a lot of people down here. I came down here yesterday and I saw 3 girls still out here that I've interviewed, right? Just doing their thing. I'm just glad they're still alive. Still doing their thing though, man. It's crazy. I get it though. E7th? E7th, where's that at? One street to my east, I guess. Here's the VA. I share my story here at the VA. I think 2 or 3 times. There was a guy, he works at the VA, one of the recovery techs there. He works at the rehab, and he reached out, asked if I could share my story to the veterans that are in rehab there. And I definitely did. It was an honor, man. Uh, yeah, I shared my story there twice actually. And each time after I shared my story after the meeting was over, one of the military vets that was in the rehab, they approached me. One guy was in the army. He gave me an army pin. I still have it. Like one of those pins you put in your hat. And then some lady, God, she gave me something else. Forgot what it was. It wasn't a pin, it was something else. So that was cool, man. And I cherish those things, dude. Military vets, man, appreciated, just appreciated my time. And they blessed me with a pin and some stuff, dude. That was cool. Really cool. Arizona time, 9:45. 9:45. Yeah, I can't remember what it was. It just said Army on it, uh, or US Army, something like that. And I don't think it was one of the ones that looked like ribbon or like official stuff that you put on the uniform. It looked like I don't know what you call them. I don't want to say souvenir pin, but something like that, right? He gave that to me. It had a certain name to it though. And then this lady gave me something else. Got them both at my house. So that was cool. I felt like I just completed basic training. Put me in coach. I got my first pin. Let's roll. But that was awesome, dude. That was pretty cool. If you go to I shared my story on a podcast actually. Coffee conversations with badasses. I shared my story. I was on one podcast. You'll hear my story there. But my older videos are of like my story broken down into different videos, mainly like addiction related stuff, but coffee conversations with badasses. I did a podcast there. You'll see my face. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, let's go check out this burned down hotel real quick. Let's see. All right, it's gonna get sketchy real quick. Yeah, these roads are bad, so it's kind of bouncy. I've done interviews all up in here, dude. This is a sketchy area. Doing well, thank you. Hopefully you're doing well. Shout out South Tucson, baby. Let's see, we'll go this way. Yeah, Phoenix is bad. I got to go to Phoenix sometime and get some interviews out there, man. There's like endless. That would be endless interviews right there. Phoenix, man. We're gonna take a cruise real quick, and then I'll end the stream of this. Let's go search at a spot. It didn't work out. If you guys are just getting here, let's go look at a spot. It didn't work out. It was too populated in a wash. So I uh, aborted the mission. So we're gonna take a little cruise real quick. Look at some sketchy stuff. Yo, somebody right here. Some water? You good? All right. She saw the phone. She's like, "No, I'm good." Some water? Doing okay? Right. Yeah. Good. Good. Enjoy in the morning. Have a good day. Yeah. Thank you. That was a lot of people here. Yeah, some people to my left, so I don't want to be here too long. That's crazy though, right? Here, let me see. See if I could get a better view. That's crazy, right? Yeah, there's a lot of people here, so we're just gonna bounce. Bam. I don't want them to think I'm like doing surveillance and shit, so I'm just gonna bounce. But I just wanted to show you that. It's crazy. South Tucson's a trip. Good people down here though. Hello. Yeah, this area is populated. It's one of the hot spots in town. That's for sure. So normally, like when I do the interviews, right, I just cruise around and if I see something that looks interesting or um anything really, right, talk to them real quick, fill it out, let them know what I do, and see if they're up to sharing the story real quick. After that, just part ways, give them my info in case they ever want to go to rehab or detox. They got my number, and I'm on call 24/7 for these people, man. Call 24/7. Hey, I interviewed this girl right here. She said she's the Rock's husband or Rock's wife. Oh, fuck, that was a crazy one right there. What's her name? Forgot her name. She said she's the Rock's wife. What's her name, dude? Jessica. That's right, Jessica. The Rock's wife, dude. So really? How long have you been the Rock's wife? She said, ah, that was an interesting one. Yeah, Jessica, she's sweet, dude. I see her out here a lot. Oh, this road. Bad. I guess we'll roll through downtown. If you have trolls. I rarely get them. I rarely get them. So we're on 22nd and 6th Avenue right now. We'll roll through downtown. I guess this is the sightseeing part of the stream. No, I'm not meaning AJ. We're just winding down the stream. I gotta eat. So we're gonna roll through downtown, and then I'll probably end the stream here. Go eat, find out, do some more research on different spots, and get back to mañana. Trying to lock in some more interviews um, with different people. So that's what I'm working on. Definitely working on that behind the scenes, getting some really good interviews. Uh, Not just with YouTubers, like with different types of people pertaining to the case. I'm just going to try and get as close as possible to anybody I can. So um, I think when people, watch my work, watch Juice's interview, they'll realize that like I'm in this for the right reasons. So hopefully they don't mind being on my platform. So that'd be cool. See. Yeah, absolutely. You're right. Lori, like like I think I've always been that way, but I've been like numb for years, right? Using and drinking and partying. So after I got off all that stuff and stopped what was doing, it just what do you say, accentuated it, like it just magnified it and it brought my true self out. So um it's a guy carrying a TV. Um yeah, I'm at a good place right now mentally. So life is good. Life is good. It's a good point. You're right. Cowgirl dancing right there. But I'm not gonna lie, I miss me a good beer though. I'll tell you that. I miss me a good beer with some wings or a burger or something. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like drinking wasn't a demon of mine, but I sure miss it, man. That always led me to harder stuff, harder stuff. I just kept party going. Like if I'd go eat like at a bar or restaurant and it was night, I'd continue the party. I'd keep drinking and pick up some stuff and stay up all night and just have a ball, right? Enjoy my evening. But yeah, can't do that. Can't do that every day. Downtown Tucson. Downtown Tucson. and 10 ticks. Got the bus station to our right. Let's see if there's anything else worth seeing out here. Yeah, downtown Tucson. I love downtown, man. A lot of good, some good restaurants down here. Good shopping. I'm almost clean off everything. I'm on something called methadone, and that's keeping me off the. That solved my addiction really. So I'm almost completely clean, right? Just being real with you guys. It's kind of like Suboxone, but uh, this finally worked for me. So I'm on methadone. But aside from that, no psych meds, nothing else at all. I don't even take ibuprofen, Tylenol, just that, and helps me fly straight. Because I used opiates for well over a decade, hardcore. Been partying since I was 19. I've done a lot of crazy stuff in my life, but finally found that medication that stopped all that. Right, and I got my life back. I got cash in my pocket, so we're good. We're good. So that's the only thing I want. Just being real. Oh, that's an overpass right there. That's new. It's an overpass right there, like off in the distance. Yeah. All right, so we're on 6th Avenue and 6th Street. That's cool. Shout out to graduates, the University of Arizona. I guess they graduated yesterday. So shout out to them. Shout out to them. Let's see which one is. I'll read your comments shortly. It's a good road right here. That's a really good road. Um, yeah, I interviewed Juice on my channel. I think that might be the last video, my most recent video. Yeah, I interviewed Juice. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. It's awesome. I think when the phone shakes, it gets blurry. I guess we'll finish off down Oracle Road. Another busy spot. Do you guys want to hear a story about a case I caught in active addiction? Has to do with a old hotel here. It's the focus. We'll finish off with a little story. Crazy story. It's like around the corner. That's crazy to think about. Oh. It's like I live two lives, guys. That's literally how it feels. Like I live two lives. All right. Let me see. All right. Let me find a spot to park so you can see it. It's off to my left. So I already served my time for it. Like it's done, so I could talk about the case. Like it's over done. They actually blessed me. Like the judge blessed me because I was already. I'll tell you. So I'm just gonna turn around real quick. Oh, I think KBOA is like right corner. But yeah, we'll turn around so you can see the hotel. It's not a hotel anymore, but we'll finish off with a banger. Might as well have a cigarette. Dun, 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 dun. All right, guys, here's some crazy shit. Here we go. Park right here. Dun, dun, dun. All right, park right here. Make it closer to the road. Sure, you know that's just a reminder for you. Be safer. Absolutely. All right. Please go to 5755 East 7th. What's going on down there? I think Nina, you sent me an email about that. I'll check it. I think that was you. I'll check it after I cut the stream and I'll do some research. So, light my cigarette real quick. Hold it. So that place used to be a hotel. All right. So after the story, I'm going to end the stream because I got to go eat. So this place used to be a hotel, right? And I was in active addiction, right? I was addicted to opiates. When I go to prison, 20. This was like, man, I don't even know. Fucking sometime before prison, sometime before 2013. So between 2010, I think 2010 to 2012, somewhere around there. So I was addicted to opiates, right? And this one night, this place right here used to be a hotel. They had a bar there, like a bar and restaurant, like off to the left somewhere, like that little place, that little roof right there to the left. My friend picked me up, went to go drink, have some drinks, and I didn't have the most money at the time, obviously, right? So we were at the bar, just me and my friend and like a few girls. So I had a few beers, probably about 3 or 4 pints. I take a little walk. I'm like, yo, I'll be back. So I walk from the restaurant and bar down the hallway to the lobby right here. I scope it out. I know hotels fairly well. Nobody was at the front desk. I waited for probably for like a good 30, 45 seconds. Nobody was at the desk. My dumbass sees like a huge photograph. It looked like a huge pictured frame, but it was a photograph by a local photographer. Really nice. It looked expensive. I took 3 of them bad boys off the wall. Nobody at the desk. Took each one. I walked out the front door and walked to my left, stashed it around the corner. Took 3 of those things, stashed it around the corner. After that, went back in the bar. Didn't tell anybody about it. Um, my plan was to go back and pick them up, right? So I could pawn them for some cash. So I wake up early the next morning, come back, pick them up. I go pawn them, right? Three big portraits. They're in the back of my car out of Ultima at the time. I go pawn them. What that comment say? Can get his life without having traumatic reminders. Is all I'm saying. I meant that. Yeah, 100%. Like I know how dark and serious life could get, but it's a trip passing by locations where you did some dirt, right? So anyway, I take it to the pawn shop. I get some cash. Fast forward some time. I'm in prison, right? I get a I get a letter, like an official letter from I don't even remember somewhere city of Tucson or something, right? Something serious. And that's the last thing you want in prison, right? Could be an extra charge, could be something, right? They call it page two. Basically, you're in prison, right? And there's a possibility you could get an extra charge. So before you get released, they run your record, make sure there's no additional warrants, because if you have warrants, they'll take you back to jail. And that's the last thing I wanted, right? Thing was going good in prison. I had my routine down. So I get this letter. It's showing the charge there, right? They got me. So apparently my friend, they tracked my friend down and he told them who I was. So I was tripping out. I was talking to some of the people on the yard. I was like, what should I do, bro? They're like, they might send you to a higher yard, a higher security level, just to make sure I don't escape and all that. So they're like, go talk to your CO3, which is like a counselor there, right on the yard. So I talked to my counselor, asked him what I can do about this. And he pulled out a form. I forgot what it was. Oh, yeah, a petition to quash a warrant or, yeah, petition to quash a warrant, right? So I filled that out. He mailed it or faxed it back to the court. 2 weeks later, I get a letter in the mail while I'm still in prison, and they quashed the charge. They gave me time served for that since I was already in prison. Isn't that crazy? They gave me time served for that freaking charge since I was already in prison. So I thought they were going to transfer me to like a crazier prison. Um, but thankfully it worked out. I was already in prison. And yeah, I didn't have to worry about that charge. I didn't know they could do that. I didn't know judges could do that. Petition to quash a warrant or something, right? Maybe there was a time served option on there, but I filled that out, sent that back, signed it, and that charge was done, dude. Didn't have to worry about it. One of the scariest days of my life, dude. That was scary, man. I did the last thing I wanted to do is face another charge while you're already locked up. Fuck that. Fuck that. So I'm glad they didn't transfer me prisons to higher security prison. So as the higher you go, level two, level three, level four, the higher the number, the more serious it gets. And I was at a good place, good yard, minimum security. So thank God I had a good counselor. You know, thank freaking God, dude. But when you're locked up, like in prison, sometimes you hear about guys getting page two. They have some charges pending, right, from maybe another county, um, or the same county. Next thing you know, they're getting rolled off the yard. They're like, yeah, they're just getting rolled off the yard, never see them again. And then you hear like a day or two later, like, yeah, you got page two. It's like, fuck, bro. Just when you think you got your routine down, time for a new one. Crazy stuff, dude. Crazy, bro. So, yeah, Arizona State Prison in Douglas, Arizona. Douglas, Arizona. I was only there for like 12 months, so it was nothing too serious. Once I got to the yard, people were, God, there was this one guy, he's finishing off 17 years. So I was like, all right, my 12 months ain't bad. I'm gonna shut up now. Adrian, thank you. I'll read your comment shortly. Thank you. Go to the cemetery. I'll read the comment, and I'll end the stream because I gotta go eat. Yeah, we'll go to the cemetery real quick. Some shade there. Oh, I should have made it left. I did an interview here one time too. I saw a girl at the QT right here that I've interviewed before. We checked in and we we did an update. So we walked across the street, went to the cemetery. We just did a walking interview there. Nice blurry, dude. All right, Adrian says, "Hey from Scotland, everyone. Good to see you, Daniel. Thanks as always for your efforts in searching. We truly appreciate you bringing Nancy home." Thank you so much, Adrian. Appreciate your support. Just made my hubby hit the like button. Thank you. Shout out to your hubby. Appreciate that. Shout out to your hubby. I appreciate that. So yeah, I think the rest of the day I'm gonna go home, eat, and then figure out another location to search. I like the Southside. Um, but I think when it comes to Nancy Guthrie search, man, she could be anywhere. Like deep down inside, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. As deep and as sophisticated this situation is, bro, she might not be in Arizona. Who knows? Nobody knows really. But thank you guys for being here. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna go eat. Um, kick it with my dog, feed her. Appreciate the members, appreciate the super chats, the super stickers, your time, most of all. Um, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. So hope you guys have a good day. And thank you for being here with me, man.